Hey folks, this is the other Barack coming to you live directly here from the Holy Land in Israel. Today, we are taking a look at a video of Kanye West's recent Super Bowl ad, which aired and took all of the viewers to his website, Yeezy.com, where he was selling $20 t-shirts with a swastika on it. We're also going to be looking at our fan favorite, Candace Owens, who, yes, herself is also a brazen anti-Semite. Let's take a look. We have a lot to unpack. Here is the commercial.
I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to Yeezy.com.
First and foremost, Kanye is incredible at buying attention, grabbing people's attention, keeping it, and trolling people. For the sake of this video, you can go and do the Google if you want. Actually, let me show you real quick what the current website looks like. This is what happens when you go to Yeezy.com right now. It is February 11th. It's Tuesday. It's 4:15 p.m. in the afternoon here in Israel. The site is down. I wonder why the site is down. Because apparently, according to a lot of people in the world, the swastika represents a freedom movement too, and a resistance movement, and a fight against the Zionists and the evil. Really, if those are all good things and good values in the fight, the good fight that the humans should be fighting, why is the website down to be selling a symbol that represents all those things? I'm going to be reading off to you some of Kanye's tweets earlier on the 7th of February. I'm not going to be showing them for the sake of the language that he used in this video, but he went on a tweeting spree a few days ago. At 1:21 p.m. on February 7th, with 11 million views. Let's not forget that Kanye's total following count on X is larger than the total amount of Jewish people on planet Earth. At 1:21 p.m., he tweeted, "I love Hitler, now what, B-I-T-C-H-E-S." At 1:33 p.m., he says, "All white people are racist." At 1:21, he also tweeted that I am a Nazi. 9.3 million views. The all white people are racist got 4.1 million views. 50,000 likes. And by the way, these screenshots were taken at the moment that I took them. This was 4 days ago, so I can only imagine that these analytics have gone up. Sorry about that. I want to introduce you guys to a gentleman by the name of Jonah Platt, who is an actor. He runs a podcast. I think he has the best take possible right now on the Kanye situation. Let's take a listen.
I don't like to weigh in on a current event when I believe many, many other people are already going to. I don't need to be a redundant voice in the mix. And so I have been fully prepared not to say anything about Kanye West being a full-on literal Nazi who wants to murder and enslave Jews. But apparently, nobody else wanted to talk about that either. Aside from my Jewish friends who have all posted about this, the lack of condemnation from the general public is deafening. Where is the NFL who aired his commercial? Where is Fox? Where are leading music industry professionals? Where are Kanye former collaborators? Where are other big celebrities? I mean, where is everyone? Can you imagine?
Where's Ben Stiller? Where is Adam Sandler? Where's Jonah Hill? Where's Drake? Where are these Jewish people? Where are they? Why is it so easy for them not to say anything? If you want to be a part of the tribe and you want to remain part of the tribe, you better respect your history, and so you better stand for it. That's to all of them. Doesn't matter how much you have to jeopardize your platform or your program. You can't jeopardize when your history means more. You have to be able to speak up.
Can you imagine if like Justin Timberlake went on Twitter and went on an insane rant about how he wanted to kill and enslave all Asian people, and then started selling a t-shirt of like a Vietnamese baby getting napalmed? You think nobody would say anything? We'd let that one go. It's fine. We like JT, he's cool. It shouldn't be okay just because the victims are Jews. The sad truth is that this is yet another stark reminder that in today's world, Jews don't count. They don't. I think it's mostly rooted in the racist lies that all Jews are wealthy, powerful, and white, so they're fine.
We'll get to that in a second. This is the danger of Kanye and Candace, who we'll get to in one moment, so stick around because we have to talk about her. The amount of influence that they are having on culture.
We're not fine. There's a guy who has double the Twitter followers than there are Jews in the world, tweeted that he wants to kill all of us and is selling t-shirts with the symbol of a movement that piece by piece dehumanized and stripped all Jews of their rights and then murdered them one by one until 6 million of us had been killed. And where is the intelligentsia? Where is the celebrity class? Where are all these performative social justice folks who are always so quick and loud to condemn when it's convenient or easy or not about Jews?
He's right. Jonah's right. Where are these people? When it's about Jews, when it's about Israel, I'm just not going to say anything. Just not going to say anything. But when it's about the black community, when it's about the Palestinians, when it's about a real genocide somewhere in the world, I'm going to say something. I have to speak up. I have to say something. If I don't, I'm going to get attacked for not saying anything. But if I say anything about the Jews or Israel, I'm going to also get attacked, so I shouldn't say anything. Really? Because a lot of you really probably know the truth. Adam Sandler probably knows the truth. Jonah Hill probably knows the truth. Drake probably knows the truth. Sorry. You think he doesn't because he hasn't said anything. Now, Candace Owens. Let's remember who Candace Owens is real quick.
The Antisemite of the Year for 2024 has been revealed, and it's no other than disgraced conservative pundit Candace Owens. The so-called award is bestowed by Stop Antisemitism, a leading nonpartisan U.S.-based organization that combats anti-Semitism. On announcing the honor, Stop Antisemitism wrote that from defending Hitler's actions in Germany and mocking Jewish fears over Kanye West's anti-Semitic tweets, to claiming Israel forces Muslims into segregated quarters and insinuating Hollywood is run by sinister Jewish gangs, Owens has been rightfully crowned 2024's Antisemite of the Year. Following October 7th, Owens' anti-Semitism kicked into high gear as she spread conspiracy theories about Jews and Israel. This led to her removal from the Daily Wire and suspension from YouTube. She's since been denounced by evangelical leaders and even her own father-in-law. Owens was in good company alongside environmental activist turned Hamas supporter Greta Thunberg and Twitch streamer and Hamas frontman Hassan Piker, rounding out the top 3. Definitely worthy of the...
Here's what we got, Candace, okay? Here's the painful truth that I don't think you're ready to hear. Maybe you know it, but you don't really believe in what you're saying. You really don't. You chase clout and you will say whatever will make you visible. You have grown a Twitter following that is larger than 1/3 and almost 1/2 of the amount of Jewish people on planet Earth. The thing is, and it's kind of similar to Kanye, because you both really love each other when it comes to being able to make fun of the Jews and being anti-Semites. The thing is that it's not about Kanye and Candace. It's not, you guys aren't really the problem. What you are both, you're the snot coming out of people's noses when people are sick. You're the cough. You're the phlegm. But there's no point in addressing the phlegm. We can't address Kanye. We can't address Candace or Hassan Piker. We need to address the sickness. Candace is just part of the phlegm. She's just part of the sickness. Kanye, yay, is part of the sickness. The Jewish American community and the African American community must come together. Must come together. They have incredibly large amount of things in common when it comes to history and the things that they have been through. And a lot of people in the world need to face the truth and they need to look in the mirror and they need to tell themselves they have to stop running away from Jews and making it seem like Jews run everything in the world. You want to know the truth? Jews in America are successful, yes, because they've earned the right to be successful. It's as if people have these conspiracy theories and that Jews run the world and that Kanye and Candace say that all of them run the world. They haven't cheated any system. And you want to know what's funny? If there was a way to cheat it, I'd be part of it, and you probably would too. Get me there. Why not? There's no point in blaming the Jews. It's always been easy to blame the Jews. Why not continue to do it? Why not do it when I have Kanye, Candace, Hassan Piker, all these people, huge platforms to do so? They can reach gajillions of people with their thumbs and a push of a button so fast, so quick, so lethal, so influential. But if we want to get better as people, we must face reality. We must talk about parenting, education, all of the things that are important in actually setting the foundation of understanding the right history and not just pointing fingers at other people when you have your own stuff to deal with. Candace Owens is the last person in the world that should be separating the African-American community, the Black community, and the Jewish community. Let's go back to the civil rights movement. Candace, Martin Luther King Jr. was a massive Zionist. He is one of the sole reasons why today, in 2025, we don't have the same systematic racism in the United States of America between whites and blacks. Jewish people helped the Black community, the African-American community, during the rise of the civil rights movements. Look up the Freedom Riders. I've been there. I went to the South. I went to Birmingham. I went to Selma. I went to Alabama. I went to Georgia. I went to the Martin Luther King Museum. I went to the Rosa Parks Museum. I crossed the Selma Bridge. I did it so with Joanne Bland, who's a civil rights activist who went across the bridge with Barack Obama and John Lewis. I've been there. And I'm a Jew and I'm Israeli. And I locked arms with Joanne when I walked across that bridge, the same way she did with John Lewis and Obama. The same way that she when she was a kid, she walked across that bridge with Martin Luther King Jr. It's insane. Kanye and Candace, these people are turmoil to humanity. They are influencing way too much of the wrong stuff in such a young crowd, young generation. Let's not forget for a moment who Candace is, because this is the type of person that we're dealing with, okay? She's been on a crusade to convince the world of the following.
Their theory is that Brigitte Macron was actually born Jean-Michel Trogneux. That is the person that you are seeing in this photo here on the far left. That would make her 8 years older than she is currently presenting herself to the public. Of course, you're probably thinking rationally, you're coming online, you're going, okay, well, where's Jean-Michel? Well, guess what, guys? He's missing. Now let's go back to that second photo that I showed you that the Daily Mail had embedded into their article. The one that I just instantly, without even having looked into the story, said, that looks too new. I mean, Brigitte's pretty old. That's actually a recolorized photo of her daughter, Tefon. I'm going to show you a side-by-side here. It is very obviously Tefon. So you're telling me the media gets onto the story and as a way to debunk it, you accidentally present a photo of your daughter and recolorize it into...
All right, I've had enough of this. I just want to show you guys a picture real quick, okay? This is Candace, August 20, 2024, 22 million views. Oh my gosh. Brigitte enjoying the summer sun with some friends. Spot what doesn't belong. You guys can screenshot this if you want. Candace is convinced that he is a man. This is the First Lady of France. Ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West, Candace Owens, this is not quality content designed to appeal to academia. These people are turning into educational institutions. Their Twitter accounts, their subjective opinion of how they see the world is turning into what people consider objective information. That is how twisted our reality is. That is how insane of a world we live in right now. The reason that Kanye's site is down is because what he is promoting, what he's selling for $20, and him sitting at a dentist office trolling the world in front of the Super Bowl is one of the, if not the largest viewed sporting events, probably television segments in the world every single year. Given the fact that it goes on replay and people go to YouTube, they watch highlights, advertisers bid the most amount of money. That commercial was millions of dollars for 30 seconds of airtime. It reached tens, if not hundreds of millions of people to his website, where many of them saw nothing about what he had in his teeth, the grills or whatever he was wearing, but a t-shirt for $20 with a swastika on it after his rampage and just 4 or 5 hours of tweeting anti-Semitic, anti-Zionist, anti-Jew, anti-everything about Jewish people on Twitter to a community larger than the Jewish population on planet Earth in 2025. That's where we are now. That is where we are. I hope you take a look at Jonah's take. I think his take is incredibly important because yet again, where's Jay-Z? Supposed to be Kanye's friend. Where's Beyonce? Where's Drake? Where are all of the A-list celebrities, actors, singers, all of them? If this were to happen for a different minority group in the world, holy moly, we would have woken up after the Super Bowl. We would have seen the entire internet, the algorithm of the internet would be dedicated to that minority group. But no one has said anything. So yet again, we see, even with some of the most influential people in the world, it still doesn't inspire and wake up the other people to talk about the Jews, because apparently the Jews don't matter. If you believe in me and what I'm doing and you want to help this platform grow, your help is needed. You can support right now through PayPal or buy me a coffee. But the best way to support is to join my Patreon, The Inner Circle. You'll get incredible perks, bonus content, and you will help this channel stay alive. Oh, and you have to join our Discord. It is free with people from literally all over the world. And that's it. I appreciate every bit of support. Thank you for being on this journey with me.